So I made 30 videos in 30 days. And honestly, it was a great experience. It was one of the best things I could have ever done. But I made some mistakes. And I think that was the purpose of the challenge, was to find those mistakes and correct them. So in this video, I'm going to go over those mistakes and hopefully what I've learned to help you out. So if you're getting ready to start a content creation journey or YouTube or whatever it is that you're going to do, I'm going to caution you to avoid these three things. And they're very easy to get into. They're very easy to just mess up your whole aspect and your whole frame of mind when you're talking about creating content. All right. So let's get into it. So the first mistake, and I think probably one that everybody who creates content probably makes, is overthinking or overcomplicating what you're doing. So during this challenge, you were given certain topics and things that you needed to make a video about. Real simple, right? I mean, you've already got the idea there. All you've got to do is turn on the camera and talk about it. Well, for me, it's not that simple because we're always thinking, how can I make it look more cinematic, and how can I make sure I've got a shallow depth of field, and I want to make sure everything is perfect. The problem with that is in that in your journey to strive for perfection, you end up being stagnant and not doing anything. So remember, I'm supposed to be doing a video a day, and there were some days I was allowing the whole day to go by. I hadn't recorded a video because I'm thinking of ways to do it instead of just simply cutting on my camera or grabbing my phone, making sure I've got some decent audio, making sure that I've got a light on myself, and then just talking about whatever the subject is. And it sounds simple enough, but you'd be surprised on how quickly, as being creatives, we can get into a mode of just overcomplicating and overthinking some of these things that we do, right? So make sure you avoid that one. The second mistake that I made was making excuses. Now, I'm not only a content creator, I also do freelance work as well as I own another business that I run. So I'm busy. There's a lot going on through the day, and a lot of times my time is short. But here's the thing. I realized a long time ago that I have more time on my hands than I really want to admit that I do. But during this challenge, I found myself sometimes making excuses like, oh, you can't get this done. You got too much to do, or you got to make these phone calls and you got to do this. And it was all garbage, just for real. It was all garbage, didn't mean anything. And I think too often we do that. So I would come up with these excuses, but I would still be telling myself, man, you still got to get this video done. Oh, but it's okay if you don't get it done today. You can just do it another day, or you can just drop to the next day. And I actually ended up doing that one day. I allowed something to sway me. And the funny part about it was I recorded the video, edited the video, and then just didn't post it. And I ended up posting 2 videos in one day. Stupid. Just dumb. Just making an excuse for absolutely no reason. Don't make excuses. Get the videos done. The third mistake that I made, and this was a constant thing that I was dealing with while making these videos, is procrastination. Now, if you look up procrastination in the dictionary, I promise my picture is next to it. I am the king of procrastination. Even with this video here that I'm doing, I could have done this video, 5, 6, 7 days ago. But because of procrastination, I waited till, now to do it. And it's crazy because I've had a lot of time on my hands. I didn't have to wait. I could have done it at any time, but I chose not to. Just procrastinating, putting it off, or I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And when it came to making these videos, I would get up in the morning and say, okay, all right, you got some time, go ahead and make the video. Nah, I'll make it later. I'll do it after I eat breakfast. I'm going to go eat breakfast first, or I'm going to go ahead and go to work, and then I'll just do it when I get to work. Then I'd get to work and, oh man, it's good. You can do it when you get home. You know what I'm saying? Just procrastination out of this world. And I found myself making a lot of these videos at 10 and 11 o'clock at night for absolutely no reason. Just because of procrastination. Just because of me saying I can do it later. So don't do that. Go ahead and just get the videos done. Get your content out there, shoot the videos, and get them done, all right? Listen, making mistakes is part of the process, right? It doesn't mean that you're failing. It doesn't mean that you're not succeeding. All it means is that you're learning something. So with every mistake that you make, you've just learned a lesson. Now, the trick is how not to make those mistakes. You've got to make sure that you're pushing yourself every day, making sure that you maybe set a schedule, maybe I don't know, whatever it is that you need to do. I know for me, setting schedules is something that works. If I know I got a video to do, I make sure I come up with a schedule for it. All right. I've got to get B-roll on this day. I've got to shoot the talking head portion this day, or whatever it is, and I put that in a schedule, and I just make sure I follow that schedule. So discipline is going to be one thing, and just make sure you're doing stuff and you're talking about things that you love and that you like. And I guarantee you'll be able to stay on track and get the damn videos done. All right? So look, man, I hope y'all got something from this. I know I did. The challenge was awesome. I absolutely loved it. I may actually do it again just because. I don't know. Who knows? All right? Well, look, man, if y'all like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you will, and then I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.